welcome into the Split Loyalty Podcast. Today we're going to be breaking down the AL and NL West predictions for the year, what teams we think are going to go over or under their DraftKings predictions for the year, and wins, and then we will kind of jump into the rosters and say who we like and who we don't like. But yeah, before we jump into that, let's talk about some news since the last time we recorded. Small little trade, but it was an MLB level trade. Jorbit Vivas has been acquired by the Nationals from the Yankees. He was a bench player that kind of went up and down for the Yankees, and he was traded for Sean Paul Lennon. You ever heard of that guy?
Sean Paul's son.
Yep. Other general news that I have since last time, the USA did come up short in the WBC. Venezuela did pretty much handle us that whole game. It was like we talked about back in the WBC episode. We just never brought the energy. I don't know if D-Row is a cancer or what's going on there, but it's like every single country is super excited to play baseball, and then it's like all of our guys we're too cool to be here type feel. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it's them just being openly like, we're too cool to play in this, or like what's the benefit of it, or if it's like they're completely dejected by how the whole process works. Like, not being able to have... There was like 8 or 9 guys that USA and D-Row asked to be in the starting rotation that all either got denied by insurance or said we don't want to risk the injury. And then we got Nolan McLean running out there in the...
I don't give a shit. Nolan McLean was our 4th starter. We knew what we had there.
No, I know, but I'm saying I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm not saying it's an excuse. We should have. I mean, we sucked
better than the ace
in the
for
finals.
most teams. Like most teams' number one guy, he's better than. And like he didn't pitch bad, but again.
No, but he's not the WBC championship starting pitcher. Like, bottom line.
Yeah, I mean Tarek should have been there.
Yeah, or any other top level arm that's from the USA that plays in the MLB.
Joe Ryan was supposed to be there, but he had an injury. So
Joe Ryan, Sonny Gray, and then there was I saw the list. It was like 8 other guys, and it's like,
I saw it too.
Nothing against Nolan McLean. He's going to be good, but
again, I don't
really know if he's ready for that spot.
I don't really give a shit about that. Come on, other teams we have so much fucking talent on the team. We should be.
I'm not giving him an excuse. I'm not giving him an excuse. Yeah,
but
don't
one of the
don't hear what I'm not saying. We should have beat the brakes off of everybody. Scoring 4 runs, 5 runs in all of bracket play was embarrassing.
Yeah. With
the lineup that we had.
One of the good pieces out of that for Royals fan, Michael Garcia was the MVP of the WBC.
Yes, he was.
He was in the MVP for the championship game, but he was MVP of the whole fucking bitch. Let's be honest.
Yep.
That's one good piece to take out of it, even if USA lost.
And just to toot our own horns a little bit here, now that the WBC's over, just go back and watch that episode, and we can just go ahead and cement that we at least partially know ball.
Yeah.
And what the fuck's going on.
I don't think the semis were set when we recorded last, but Italy did make it to the semis, so that was a team that we were really excited about when we recorded that episode. So really cool to see them catch wind, and they played some really good ball.
Yeah, they did my boy Sajasi dirty, not letting him get no more at bats than he did.
Yeah,
would have rather had him in camp so we could see what the hell he was going to bring to the team this year, but
he did make the roster.
That was always, I think, going to be the play.
Um, that's all I had for general news. Did you have anything you wanted to add on to that?
I don't think so. I don't think
Not much
haven't seen
has
anything else that's been.
happened since in this last week. It's really been guys getting the timing, getting ready for the opening of the season. As far as Royals news, we are getting into the chopping block area. The 26 man has to be set by Wednesday, the 26th, and we are recording this on a Monday. So, as the cuts that have been made so far for the Royals that are shocking, at least, are Ryan Bergert got option, Lundar Avila, and Steven Cruz. Those are all guys that were right there on the fringe that I personally would have liked to see them start the year with us, but it kind of seems like we are going to go with more of those veteran guys that I said maybe might not make the roster to start the year, and just see what they do, see if they can start the year off hot, and hopefully they can keep it going. Because man, let's let's not waste any games this year. I don't want to go back into, oh, we're paying this guy X, Y, and Z, so we gotta play him. We've got a we've got a good roster, and we can't afford to, give out any games.
Yeah, that's what in the gambling and poker world is called being pot committed.
We are
It's a
pot committed.
fallacy. It doesn't exist. Just because
All
you
in.
pay a guy a fuckload of money doesn't mean you got to run him
Oh,
out there
okay,
every
okay, gotcha.
fifth. It's a ill advised mindset. Just because you've invested so much money in the hand or in a player, you don't have to keep just running them out there or see it out to the end. Like you can just cut bait. Fuck it. I suck. This is a bad move. We need to
Yeah,
move on.
and it wasn't so much of a drag there at Noah Cameron. There is more of maybe the guys in the bullpen that I would rather have Ryan Berger try to see if he could come out of the bullpen and be effective there, and we could still utilize his arm talent out of the bullpen, and then spot
Yep.
start him if we had some injuries, instead of some of the guys that we have now. But we'll see. We'll see. Got a got a lot to look forward to this season. My next piece of news: Spring Breakout is a game that they've started up the last 2 years. It's the
Yeah,
top,
2 or 3 seasons.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the top prospects in your organization go against the top prospects of other organizations. So obviously the big guys for the Royals are like Gavin Cross, who was a first round pick, Blake Mitchell, who was last year's first round pick, Kendry Churio, who was a big international signing for us that has blown up at only 18 years old. I think he's going to be, if he's not already, a top five prospect by the end of the year. But news from that is Gavin Cross and Blake Mitchell both homered. We are hoping that those guys' power bats stay kicked on and they can make their way up. Gavin Cross has had some struggles with injuries. Hopefully he can stay healthy. I saw him playing first in that game. He's typically a corner outfielder, so adding that versatility is good to make a roster
Oh, I
spot.
know you were six to midnight all day after those home runs.
Yeah. And Kendra Churio, who I just talked about, he's 18 years old. He was in that game punching 99-mile-an-hour fastballs and just nasty stuff. I was talking to Garrett a couple of days ago about this guy is, in my opinion, not to throw high expectations on a guy. He might be the next coming of Giordano Ventura, or make your
Yep.
own Giordano Ventura. That's the kind of hype that should be around this kid. I'm very excited for him. And then last piece to end it on a horrible note. Carlos Esteves still looking horrible.
Yeah.
With the cuts right now, I just don't know if you can quantify keeping him on the roster when you have Lucas Urseg and Matt Strom there that can hold it down for this first month or so. Keep him in the ACL, keep him in Arizona. Figure out what's going on. Does he have dead arm? Does he have something bothering him? You're not just missing 10 mile an hour off your fastball for nothing.
Yeah,
For all of spring
that's
training, like
concerning to say
I
the
would
least.
I would understand that if it's like one or two outings and you're just like not trying to push anything too hard. We've got through
Right.
all of spring training. His last outing, he was still sitting at 89. So I'm like, I don't know. Guy that depends on his fastball, we can't do that. But that's all I had for the Royals. Jumping over to the Cardinals, your boy Richard Fitz and Nelson Velasquez got optioned. So those are guys that
Yep.
played pretty well in spring training, but ultimately did not make it.
Yeah, that's not ideal, but I think the other guys that were on the fringe kind of played their way in. It's not as much about those guys not playing their way in or not doing enough. I think it was just Palante and Leahy just showed up and said this is our spot for now, and we're gonna go out there and play for it every day. So
It kind of seems like in those scenarios they usually go with the guy that's been with the team. So
right, yeah,
if it's kind
and
of like a toss up call.
yeah, but what the fuck's going on? Yeah, I'm not upset with the player that I was really hoping made the opening day roster. We've made it down to our 26 man. Your boy Velasquez coming over had a great little run here at the end of spring training. I thought he was going to play his way into the starting lineup, at least for this first stretch of games until Lars came back. But he got optioned. He's down in AAA. We kept Nathan Church on in the bigs. We kept Sajaci up in the bigs. We kept what's the other utility? Jose.
You got Urias as well, Luis Urias, or not Luis.
Yeah. And then the big one, the one that had me just
Hold on.
dancing around the house
Hold on.
today.
Just wait. I'm gonna pull it up here.
Yeah.
So this is a post that we just got a few hours ago from Cardinals Twitter.
Just hard. The transition from the 77 to the 26 when the press lifts
That was cold.
had me fired up, bro. I was fired up.
Even though I was like,
Jose Furman
man,
was the
this
other
is
name that I was looking
sick.
for, but yeah, dude. I mean, those videos of the players getting told like getting pulled into their manager's office, hey, you're gonna be with the
Always
big
so
club.
good.
Those are always incredible. The only thing that would have made that video cooler is if there was like a little hype train, like a little hype video highlight reel of spring training that they put in the transition after the press went down. Would have been cool to like show the highlight reel and then the press coming up with the new number. But man, that's huge. He was the best player in spring training. It really wasn't even close. He showed up every day and really showed that he can control the zone. He sees the ball well enough. He's able to get the bat anywhere in the zone. He can hit any pitch. He's spraying it all over the field. Maybe he didn't have the power that he had at West Virginia, but I'm not really worried about it. Like, get this dude on the field, get him 400 at bats this year, and just let him play. Like, he's super exciting, and it's been a long time since we've had a guy with this much prestige coming out of the draft, quick turnaround, and then back into the bigs.
Yep.
And and showing steady success the whole way through, not just rushing him up to the bigs because he's like we need an energy boost from the fan base. It's like this guy has established that he deserves to be up here. Let's get him in the show.
Absolutely.
And I am thrilled to have him up in the big squad. So give him a full runway. Don't dick him around like we did with Jordan Walker. That's the only request that I have. Please, on everything holy, Bloom and Ollie, don't F it up. God, don't F it up. If you see 220 at the end of, if you see him batting 220 at the end of April, I don't care.
That's fine.
Move him to the 9 hole.
That's fine.
Let him turn the lineup over.
That should be like. I don't think that's gonna happen, but that should be like a little bit of the expectation. He's gonna struggle a little bit. He might come on
and
hot,
that's fine.
And then he's gonna get a little cold. He's gonna have his ups and downs.
And I'm okay with it.
Ooh.
And if he doesn't, you want to talk about putting the shocks on the organization. That'll do it.
I agree.
You get to May, this dude's hitting 300 with, 15 doubles and 45 RBIs. Clear. Packed out stadium for $20 all you can eat concessions and watching JJ go to work. That's what we're hoping for. And then we'll win 71 games and everybody will be happy because we had a rookie of the year finalist, hopefully. Bingo. That's what we're hoping for. So, the only other thing that I wanted to touch on, and it seems like we get one of these every single spring, so you got to bring it up every single spring. Jordan Walker had the best at bat of the spring so far. Works a long count, gets rung up, strike 3 looking. Nah. Blue, you're a dipshit. Challenge that. Sees his own good enough. Next pitch. Bam! Not even full follow through, just 410, 110 mile an hour off the bat. Just a freakazoid swing. I need 2 things in this life. Oxygen and Jordan Walker to play like he can. That's what I need. And it's at bats like that you don't get so delusional that you think like this is going to happen every time. But you just start to extrapolate. What if he did this 20% of the time?
Gives you hope.
And then you're like, wow.
Those players are always the worst.
I did a lot of that extrapolating after the Tyler O'Neill near MVP first half and whatever year that was. Didn't work out that good. So we're trying to temper expectations, but God, we're 5 days from the start of the season and I'm itching for ball.
All right. Well, that wraps up our news segment. On to our predictions. So we've got the West today. We did the Central and the East already. Go back and watch those episodes if you want to probably hear some bad takes from me and some more on the dot takes from Garrett. But we will...
Or vice versa. We've both had... We've both said some things in those episodes.
In some areas. So how we've been doing this is we first talk about their over-under line, and then we both give our prediction for the rankings in each division, and then we go through their roster and say what we like and what we don't like each. So first, let's just keep the same train. We will start with the AL. In fifth place in the AL West is the Angels, and their line is 70.5. In fourth place, we've got the Athletics at 75.5 wins. Third place, the Rangers at 83.5 wins. Then we've got the Astros in second with 86.5 wins. And then the Mariners in first at 89.5 wins. Uh, I can start off here. And last, it's the Angels, pretty obviously. They have no pitching. I would love to see them do something with Mike Trout before he retires, but there's just no hope anymore. They ruined their little window with Shohei, and I don't know. It's really disappointing to see. Um, I have the Athletics in fourth. That might be a really exciting team. I just don't think they have enough pitching to do enough. I know that we are both really high on that team. I think the offense is going to carry them, obviously. They have a very good offense. In third, I have the Astros. So that's the one switch up that I have on DraftKings rankings that they've got. Astros, their pitching for the first time does not, or starting pitching at least, does not seem that strong. Not an 86 win team strong. And second, I have the Rangers. I think their 1, 2, 3 punch of Evaldi, DeGrom, and Gore is going to be nasty. I am excited to see if Gore can keep people off the bases and keep that ERA down now that he's fighting with the team that actually has a legitimate chance. And then first, I think the Mariners, their offense is nothing to shout home about. But if the dumper can play 75% of what he did last year, I think he's good. And that they have so many good starting pitchers. So my rankings. You can start yours, and we can start breaking down each team.
Yeah, this might get a little spicy. Get your glass of milk ready. So, I have the Rangers in last.
What?
I think this is going to be a very competitive division, and I have the Rangers finishing last. I think
What?
their rotation is going to carry them,
I
but
had the
I
fucking
don't.
Angels pulled up already because there's no shot in my mind that you're picking anyone else.
I they have four
What?
guys that can hit the ball on a consistent basis.
No,
There's the rest of it is a roller coaster of a
no, no.
yes, yes. Hear me out.
Who?
They got
Okay,
four consistent hitters:
who's the four consistent hitters? Give me those.
Nimmo, Seager,
I don't even like
Carter.
Jimbo. Okay.
He is a consistent hitter, whether you like him or not. All right, and I think Josh Jung can get the consistent hitter mark. The other guys are very roller coastery or play for their defense.
Okay.
So that I
I can
don't
see
think
that.
they are talented enough on the offense for their pitching staff to keep them in the game long enough.
I,
That being said, I don't think that this team is like ass. You put those three starting pitchers on a lot of you know above average
Leiter was
teams or
really
teams
good
with.
at the end of the year. He was like one of the best pitchers in the second half last year.
No, I'm not knocking the rotation at all. I think the rotation is
I'm shook by this. The
yeah.
Angels are
And
gonna be a. I don't
I'm
know.
I'm higher
Their
on the
pitching
Angels.
staff is
Okay,
not gonna win them games.
I have the Angels in fourth. I have the Angels in fourth.
Hold on. Let's take a look at the bullpen. They've got a solid closer and setup guys. They've got a couple guys that are known pitchers,
Yeah, I'm just
known good
not.
pitchers.
I just am not that
Kumar
confident
Rockers
in it,
going to
man.
start? Man. We got Higgy to split with
They're short. They're super shallow on the offensive side, and pitching can carry you a long way. I but I just don't. I think this division beats the shit out of itself, like very badly. Like only one team's coming out of this division into the playoffs, and it's going to be the division winner because they beat the shit out of them, out of each other.
All right, let's move on. I, I just,
You don't have to
I'm
agree. That's okay.
I'm so far off from you. I think this
No, that's okay.
Alejandro Ozuna is going to be pretty good too if a guy gets hurt and he gets some time.
Angels in fourth.
I
Yeah,
like this
I mean,
offense. There's nothing to be
I
mad
love
about
the
in this
lineup.
offense. The lineup is
I
going to
love the
score
lineup.
a lot of runs. There's not really
Um,
a weak spot in the lineup. I'll agree with that. Moncada
yeah,
is your worst hitter. That is something that says something about your
and
offense.
Christian Moore is going to get 350, 400 at bats
Christian
in
Moore,
this
the
roster somewhere.
where's
So
okay the nine spot.
he's on the
I'm not
bench
sure.
somewhere.
Adam
Um,
Frazier is starting at second base, so yeah,
allegedly, I th-
they'll probably platoon to start, and then once
yeah,
Christian Moore gets comfortable, he'll play over him.
I like what I've seen out of the big fish in the spring. If he can stay healthy, which I think he's trying to take his health and recovery very serious, they're not going to play him 140 games. He's going to get 110, 120.
I think he's kind of told the organization, like, inadvertently to f off. He said that he's playing center field this year, and he doesn't care.
Oh boy,
You
that's
didn't hear
exciting.
that?
No, I missed that. Missed that. That's awesome. Um, no, I just really love this rotation.
What?
Or the not the rotation, not the rotation, not the
Okay,
rotation.
okay.
The lineup. I think the rotation is going to be fine and surprise people. I don't think it's like there we've gone over every other team in the league. Like we're going over every other team. It's
This is a bottom five rotation in the league.
no.
Easily.
I disagree. I think
I
it's going to
think
surprise people. I think they're going to keep people in the game or keep this lineup in the game long enough to get the job to keep them competitive, and this team's going to out hit a lot of their other guys, a lot of the other opponents. Now that's also me hoping that Detmers takes a step forward and becomes the guy that
I mean,
he was supposed to
you
be
like
4 years
that
ago.
guy. You like that
I
guy.
like Reed. I
We're
like
on
Reed,
yeah,
man.
like you just said, we're on like year 4, and we
Hey,
you kind of know what you're
hey,
getting.
you no you don't. No you don't. That ain't true.
When Alec Manoa is on your fringe starters, that's when you know you have a horrible
3 years
fucking
ago, Alec Manoa was a Cy Young
three
candidate. What are you
3
talking
years.
about?
Yeah, and now he can't get an out in a fucking spring training
No,
appearance.
we don't need Alec Manoa. This team doesn't need Alec Manoa.
I
Okay.
am excited to see what Grayson Rodriguez does. That
Yeah.
guy, he's shown some spurts. If he can come on and he can throw this 386 or whatever, sure. I maybe this team could be fourth place. No shot from. I don't like any of the other pitchers. Soriano's okay. Him being your ace again. I think it's bottom five. Bottom five.
That's okay. That's okay.
They got a good
I
bullpen though.
I told you
They
before. I
they've
told you
got
before that this is gonna get spicy.
they've got 5 relievers here that are very solid. Ben Joyce
Right.
when he comes back, he's
He's
an
back at the
animal.
start of the season. He's
Yeah.
April 7th. He's supposed to be back.
Yep.
Zephyr John, I think he's a second or third year player out of KU. Really had some stuff last year. I mean, I text you last year after like 3 weeks of baseball, and just with my work schedule, I get home late, watch late night baseball. It's the Angels. I was watching this team and I was like, man, this pitching staff, it's not great, but they got some dogs. Like I can see where this thing gets if they get the coaching staff or whoever to kind of mold these guys a little bit. I think this thing can get turned
Texas
around a little
legend
bit.
Tim Anderson.
That's your favorite player, dog. Kyron Paris, man. Come on. I like these guys.
Do you like these guys or do you like their MLB The Show like prospect cards?
Yes, I
Yes.
like both answers.
I like Matthew Lugo's last year, so I can't, can't say much.
That's what I'm saying. So these guys aren't going to be world beaters. They're not competing for a wild card. They're not competing for the top of the division. But I think they're going to surprise people and do more than's expected. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I have the Astros in third. This team,
No, no, no.
I look at this team.
I'm just narrowing down what you
Yeah, yeah.
said for who's in second place, and a little crazy, but go ahead.
I have the Astros in third. I think they have a big problem 5 through 9 in their lineup.
I think Christian
I
Walker
think
bounces back, but yeah, I agree with you. Cam Smith,
I
let's
think
see
this like
see if he takes the
well,
second
let's
step.
see, but 5 through 9 it
I
and I'm
like
not even
Eugenio
big on
Diaz.
yeah, I guess. But I'm interested to see what Isak Paredes does now that he's not in Tampa.
He played he played in Houston last
Was
year.
he there last year? What did he do last year? I don't even remember this dude.
20 bombs, 810 OPS.
254.
Looks like he is hurt a lot or
Fine.
something. He didn't have a ton of ABs. He's still, I mean,
Yeah.
810 OPS is
810 is
pretty good.
solid, I suppose. But I don't know. I just don't look like I look at this lineup and I'm like, I don't think this is a second place lineup. I don't think this is
I agree with
like
you.
this team is
Yeah,
significantly worse than recent Astros teams.
I agree. Yeah, it feels like you have half of the old school Astros that are just barely hanging on, like the old man fucking rolling their goddamn walker out
Right, like
to
Altuve,
play
at
in the
some point
field.
the wheels are going to fall off. Like
Yeah,
at some point Altuve's wheels are going to fall off. I know he's 5 foot tall, but come on.
I mean he
Like
just always hits like this offense or the 1 through 4 on this page at least. They're just guys that just hit, and we'll
yeah,
see.
like
They're getting up there a little bit.
yeah. And then like you said, their pitching staff is down. It's down this year.
It's messed up again. Here, let me refresh it. See if yeah. I like this MI guy, but I'm not super big on Christian Javier.
I mean, they got a decent 1-2 punch like Hunter Brown.
Hunter Brown was a Cy Young candidate
Yeah, I
last
mean,
year.
he's a dude. He's a dude, but Christian Javier, like I'm up in the air on him. I think this team is just really down it, compared to like relative to what they've been, and I think their recent history is kind of propelling them up the win total numbers
Yeah, I think if Ronel
preseason.
Blanco or however you say that name, I don't know how you
Yeah,
say it. If he was in this starting rotation, I would feel a lot better about giving
yeah,
them like any sort of praise on their rotation at all.
yeah,
But like even outside of that, like Spencer Allegretti or Arrighetti, he got shelled last year. He was a big prospect for them, and he was supposed to be good and did not work out
yeah,
very good. So
yeah. So I don't know. I just think this team's down. I don't really have a whole lot on them. That's just not my favorite team. They're gonna win games, but because they seem to just always get it done, whatever they got going on out there. But
these two guys will get traded. They'll I bet they're sellers at the deadline, and they
Oh yeah,
look
because
like a shell
Abreu's
of what
a
they.
free agent after this season, isn't he?
Hater's got to be getting close there too. Hater's been
Yeah,
there 3 or 4 years.
yeah,
I don't remember how
yeah.
long his
So,
contract was, but
but I have the Athletics in second, finishing second in this division.
I love this pick. I just couldn't put them any higher than I had them.
Yeah, I mean this lineup just bangs.
It might be. It's an exciting team to look at, honestly.
They got to be the youngest lineup in the league, and
Yeah.
they just bang baseballs, dude.
It's all like 20-year-olds and then 32-year-old Brent Rooker.
And Jeff McNeil's like 100 as
Oh
well,
yeah,
but
Jeff McNeil. Yep.
the rest of them, man, they're all just super young. I I'm very excited for this team. This is a very much like them finishing second is probably the ceiling of what this team does
Mhm.
because the wheels can fall off and this team can finish last.
I don't hate this starting staff. I don't
I
hate
think
it.
1 through 3 are solid.
I just don't know. I think this Luis Morales guy is going to be good. He it, he had some trouble last year, but I think he'll come around. He'll pitch a lot better this year. Problem is he's got to pitch in center health, and guys just crush balls there.
Yeah, it's almost like you should play in a big league stadium if you're a big league club. Who'd have thought?
This is
Um,
why I couldn't move them any higher. Their
yeah,
bullpen
the
is
bull scares the
scary.
shit out. Scares the shit out of me,
Like
no
Royals
doubt.
legend Scott Barlow is the one guy that I know the most. Mark Leiter
How
Jr. is
Nick Anderson down there.
and Nick
That's a
Anderson is
former
that is a Royal as well.
former dude. That's a TJ McFarland, former Cardinal. Come on now. Yeah, I mean, listen, that bullpen's scary.
Seeing this guy, not I don't want to wish ill will on anyone, but seeing this guy not work out makes me feel so much better. This was a big prospect that we traded for Lucas Ursag.
Mm,
I was very
yeah,
high on him. He has all the stuff to be uh, a top end rotation guy, and he just again, it's pitching in that stadium kind of hurts you a little bit.
yeah.
He's on the
Um,
bench. Colby Thomas is a guy as well that I'm
hmm
excited to see. Geloff,
And then
I'm
Zach Geloff.
I don't
Joey Meneses is down there at first base. I don't know why they're only projecting him at 40 ABs for the season. He bangs baseballs.
who's DH. Oh, well, he doesn't have anyone to
Uh,
play because he's got Kurtz and then Rooker in front of him.
that's very true, I suppose. I
The
mean,
the
injury
Geloff
away
thing,
though.
the Geloff thing, I don't know. I didn't watch them close enough last year. That guy just mashed righties. I just
Yeah,
I'm not big on Jeff McNeil. I would rather play Geloff, but
yeah. I just like this team, man. I mean, I wish they didn't have dipshit owners
yeah,
and didn't have the dysfunction that they have, but this thing could they could go this year, and I'm just that's what I'm hoping for. I hope that happens. I think it can, and I hope to see it. So
we'll see if
that leaves,
Leo DeVries makes it up too. That would be
yeah,
exciting. He's been red hot anywhere he's gone in the minors. Super young. I don't know what age he is, but he's an animal. 19-year-old. That would be insane if he made it up this year, but I would not put it past him.
I'm dying. And that obviously leaves the Mariners rounding out my AL West. I, I'm not really like in love with this team,
I had
but I think they're
I had the same exact reaction when I was looking through their roster. I was like,
like I think they're
this team is not like the 92 plus win team that you
right,
would want to see out of your division winner.
right. I mean, you love Donnie, you love Raleigh. You hope J Rod puts it all together.
Jared had a pretty good year
Josh,
last year, like all things considered.
yeah, Josh Naylor just shows up and hits balls. Uh, there's a lot of young and inconsistent guys sprinkled through there, but it probably doesn't matter because this rotation
So good.
has got to be top two, not two in the league. I think
Yeah, one through
because
five, they're very good.
you
Uh,
can take
yeah, Emerson is not going to beat. Who's their last guy? Brian Wood. That's not on there. Bryce Miller.
yeah, you take this same rotation, you put it on the Nationals, and it's an 80 win team.
Yeah, probably. I
You
love
take
that.
this same rotation and you put it on the Rockies, who we're going to talk about, and it's an 80 win team. So
Uh,
I don't know that it matters
yeah,
who's running out there. They're
their
going to be fine.
their floor is so high just because of their starting staff, and even if they have an injury, they've got a good amount of depth. And
Yeah,
this Emerson Hancock guy, he's gonna be pretty good
yeah,
for them as well. But again, I don't like this lineup at all.
yeah. I mean,
I
they got to dodge injury. They
yeah.
have to dodge injury because if they catch that little bug to be flying around infecting people, whoosh,
There's been
you don't love it.
I love JP Crawford. I think
Yeah,
he's
I do
super
too.
underrated. I'm excited to see if this Cole Emerson gets some runway. But yeah, they've got a good amount of
All of
guys
the
here
catchers.
that are just at at points they were all right, and like Connor Joe is like
When he
one of
came on with Pittsburgh, he was solid. There was this guy I was scared to see for years to come, and then
just lost it.
people get tape on you, and it's like, oh wow, game gets a lot harder.
Find that hole in the swing. All right, well that
Uh,
wraps it up for our AL West rankings predictions. A little different there. I did not expect that. I was pretty close to what DraftKings had expected. I think their lines are all pretty good for the AL West, but apparently Garrett does not.
yeah, like I said, I was gonna get a little spicy.
All right. So over to the NL side. In last place, I don't think I've ever seen a line this low. The Rockies are at 54 and a half. That is insane. Even for like a really bad team to be below 60 in a in a preseason over under is pretty insane.
Yep, very bad.
And then in fourth place we've got the Diamondbacks at 79 and a half. Third place the Giants at 80 and a half. The Padres in second at 83 and a half. And then we've got the Dodgers at 102 and a half.
The Doyers, huh? With the Doyers. You guys start talking about them like they're the damn boogeyman. Fucking Bobby Yaga.
All right, so it's NL, so you go first.
Yeah, fifth. You hopefully you drank all your milk. This isn't going to be that spicy. Colorado's in fifth. Like this team's bad. Like I don't know. I really don't know where it all went wrong for this team, or
Trading
what
for
the
Kyle
hell. Like
Freeland.
I mean, maybe because like 20 2019, 2018, 19.
Yeah.
This was a very solid team.
Yeah, at the end of Charlie
Like you
Black's
were,
career and Cargo, right at the end
yeah.
there.
And you're like, man, this team's only like, they make one move, they make a good move here, they make a good move there. Maybe they, maybe they are, knocking on the door of LA because that was right before LA really kind of put all the pieces together and started building the juggernaut that they have now.
Hmm.
And then now we're 7 years removed, and it's like that team is nowhere to be found. Nothing about that team is anywhere around.
When in every move that they've tried to make is just blown up in their
It just
face.
backfires.
Yeah.
It backfires so bad. Um, but yeah, I mean, this team they got to get Charlie Condon in the lineup every day, and you got to get Chase Dolander in the starting rotation every day,
He is. He
whatever it
is.
takes.
He
No,
he threw the whole year
he's in the
last year.
pin. Well, he's in the pin this year. They're starting him in the pin and trying
That's
to get
because
him out of the pin.
he had like an 8 ERA last year when they started him the whole year.
I don't care. What do you have to lose?
That's
You're going for the
that's
first pick
very
anyway.
true. That's very true.
Like, who gives a shit?
I didn't know that they were gonna have him in the bullpen.
Yeah. They're starting him in the pen, which is stupid. Just leave him extended and send him in AAA if you don't want him in the bigs. If you don't want him in the rotation, I don't know why you don't want him in the rotation. Nobody else up there is worth half of a single shit. The one redeeming quality that this team has is, boy, are they fast. It's like
Go
2013,
years.
20.
Go through years, and then we can do breakdowns of the roster.
Okay. I got Giants in fourth.
Okay.
Okay. Diamondbacks in third.
Okay.
Padres in second.
Okay.
And the Dodgers in first.
Okay. So you swapped the Giants and the D-backs, and they're only a game apart, so
Yeah.
not too hot on this one.
Not too
So
hot.
with mine, yeah, we can start on Colorado. Obviously, they're last place. There's no Chicago White Sox here where I'm bringing up where I like guys. There's some guys that I like on this offense, but their pitching is so bad, and then their offense is not going to save them at all.
Yeah.
Like I'm excited to see Edward Julian get another year under his belt. Britton Doyle, let's see if he can go back to what he was before. Like, let's forget last year completely.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like there are some pieces in this offense that if you had Chris Bryant, this would be a serviceable offense. If you had a good pitching
Well,
staff,
not Chris Bryant now. Chris
right?
Bryant now looks
Exactly,
like Anthony Rendon.
right,
Chris
exactly.
Bryant, circa 2017, would have changed the trajectory of this team along for a while. But
If you got Chris Bryant, the guy that you signed or traded, whatever, and gave the giant contract for, to be in the middle of this lineup, if you had him there, this lineup would be like, okay, we have some spots where we need to pitch around and be a little careful. And this could be a middle of the road offense, but
bad. They're
bad.
fast. They're fast as fuck, boy. Jake McCarthy, Mickey Moniak, Jordan
I'm
Beck,
not a big
Brenton
McCarthy
Doyle.
fan.
Oh, I'm not either, but they're fast. They
They are fast.
they just they just
Hey,
be slap bunters and just smash the ball 4 feet in front of the plate and beat out the throw every time.
this starting staff is might be the worst that I've ever seen in the
Dude,
history of
that whoever
baseball.
that I can't. I'm not gonna try to pronounce this number 4 guy's name, but that seems like a D's nuts joke. Like, no disrespect.
He was kind of a big signing last year out of Japan for Baltimore, and he was not good.
Yeah.
He had like a 4.5 ERA, and just he throws
Well,
like a hundred
shocker. Now
mile an
he's on
hour
the
fastball, but it must be flat.
shocker. Now he's on the Rockies.
Open is like Senzatella has
Senzatella is
always
okay.
been there. He's like 80 years old. I
Yeah,
love Jimmy Herget just because of the pitching ninja. This guy throws freaking frisbees up there. But
yeah.
again,
Victor
this
Vodnik is decent, but
mhm.
did I say John Brebbia? Oh my, I forgot he was still in the league.
He's
Wow.
old too.
Yep. Get ready to see him shave his beard off.
Yeah, just all around this team is horrible. Zach
Yeah, I
Green,
mean,
we'll see if Mr. Steroid himself that put on 50 pounds of muscle.
yeah, let's get him up there in Coors, man. Maybe he hits 100 home runs this year. He might be the first. He might be the first 100, 300 player ever. 100 home runs, 300 strikeouts.
Oh, I love it. Okay, I don't watch NL West a lot, but I am going to agree with you.
Because
I
you have a
think,
bedtime and children.
yeah, that's
That's why.
true. I think the Giants are in fourth as well. I don't, I, every year this team gets talked up. I don't know if it's just the history around San Fran that's always been good. I don't like this team very much. I don't, there's pieces in this offense that are really scary. I've never been high on Matt Chapman. He's the maybe the most streaky hitter in the entire MLB.
Well, you don't pay him for his hitting.
Well, can't be my two-hole guy then. I do like Jung Ho Lee. I do like Raffy Devers. I love Raffy Devers actually. Um, but the rest of these guys, Luis Ariz, I don't, I don't know. Maybe this is the year that he falls off and he doesn't hit 300. I hate the approach with that player. Low speed and contact does not work. I don't care. It doesn't
Yeah,
work. If you're not going to do anything on the base pass and your average is the same as your slug, I don't care. That's not a
right.
bat I
Like,
want in the lineup. Like if you're
yeah,
not a threat to steal second base or third base when you get on base, that's not a guy that I want my
yeah,
lineup.
yeah. He's so interesting because he's been every year he gets propped up as like this is a guy you want leading off your team. And if we're playing in 1970, absolutely.
Yeah.
But like that's just not the game, and you're giving up. And maybe not like second base is kind of a shallow position, so maybe you're not really giving up that much right now with keeping him in your lineup. But like a 300 hitter, maybe if you bat him at five, maybe you actually see some production from it because he's can just knock in the RBIs. But I don't love it. I mean, you know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get 290 to 330 hitter out of this guy, but you're gonna have two bombs, and you're gonna be involved in all of the double plays because you can't get your ass off first base. Um,
I don't like this
they got a
starting rotation either. It's
no, I think they got a
gross.
solid 1-2 punch. I like Logan Webb. I think Robbie Ray had a really good bounce back year last year, and I think he keeps it up. Uh, my like one note that I think is going to be the difference. Their bullpen is going to sabotage this team.
Yeah, that was one of my points as well.
Like what the hell?
Ryan Walker's decent, but yeah, yeah, I agree. The
Yeah,
It's scary. Like that starting rotation is there with no injuries. Like you're not missing a
yeah,
starting pitcher or anything like that. We'll see if
yeah.
this
It's
Wizenhunt rookie guy comes on and does anything, but projections aren't being very favorable
hey,
on
hey,
his
hey, 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 hey. Joey Lucchesi, Padres
legend
legend.
lefty.
Joey Lucchesi.
Yep.
He's in the bullpen now. Formerly a starter, so clearly he's been good.
We'll see what Eldridge does. Um, again, I don't know. They've
I
got
just, yeah.
they've got some pieces where I'm like, maybe this team could be all right, but overall, I'm not high on them. I think their prediction is a little high as well. Um, in third, I have the Padres.
Okay.
I don't know what to think of this lineup. They were so weird last year. And I don't get the feeling that they're going to have a bounce back year either. I think some
Yeah.
individuals might have a bounce back year, but I don't think as a team they're going to have a bounce back year because there's like, I don't know if there is some or not, but it feels like there's some low key toxicity going on through this team. Like it doesn't feel like they're coming together as a team. And I don't know if that's like me being two faced about Manny Machado. Like I don't like him as a leader, and he's been put in that spot.
I don't think he's the leader anymore. I think he just shows up and collects his check
Mm-hmm.
and is a 270 hitter
Well,
every day.
I think that
Tatis is the leader of that
yeah,
clubhouse. Like, and it's not close.
and I think that like really hurts your team if you have a guy that's like that. Like he should be the leader. He should be the captain, like easily, but he's not.
Yeah.
Tatis is the better player. I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not. Just as far
I
as
think,
seniority and being a veteran and being like a top five guy in the position, you'd want that guy to be leader, taking guys under. I'm sure he's taking guys under his wing, but you want that guy to say the right things in press conferences. You want that guy to be emotionally set, and we've just never seen that out of Manny Machado.
no, I mean, he's the guy in every Disney baseball movie, the cocky starter who shows
Yeah,
up and just, don't talk to me, young buck, da 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 da, get out of my way,
I
you
think
know,
yeah, and the
plays for
thing
himself. And
that's really hurting this team is the starting staff. Talk about another starting staff that's pretty gross.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
they the last couple of years they've been known for their pitching too.
yeah,
Losing Yu Darvish, they didn't have Blake Snell last year, but he was there for a while. This starting staff is ucky. Like
yeah. They'll get Joe Musgrove
Pavetta,
back at the beginning
yeah,
of the season, like a couple weeks in, so that'll help. Um,
but Pavetta was a big guy for them last year. I don't see that repeating.
yeah,
Like
the note that I have for
he's
this team
always
is that there's just a ton of question marks on this team.
yeah.
Like if it all comes together, then it works out great, and they probably finish in second. But if the questions don't get answered, this might be a fourth place team.
German Marquez or Griffin Canning is starting meaningful games for you. A lot of
Yeah.
meaningful games. Walker Bueller's in there too, who has been figured out and just absolutely destroyed
Hmm.
since he left LAD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm scared of that. Their bullpen is, if they can get a lead to the sixth inning, they're fine.
Yeah.
They've got
Uh,
a ton of pitchers here that are very solid, and they've
yeah.
got the best closer in the game, in my opinion, and Mason Miller. Jason Adam, please come back to the Royals.
If they get Joe Musgrove back and Matt Waldron can get healthy and they both come back and play, I think that rotation gets shored up pretty quickly. But they got to stay healthy.
I mean, projections only have them throwing 14 innings, and he's
I don't
projected
know
to be
why
back
that's the
pretty
case.
soon. I
I
don't
don't know why
either.
that's the
I
case.
saw that earlier, but again, even if you have those two guys, I'm still pretty
Oh, it's not a great rotation, but I think it shores it up a little bit. I think
sure.
it makes it good enough to Like if they want to do the old Yankees 4-man rotation with bullpen day every fifth day, like you could probably get away with it.
especially with how many bullpen pitchers they have.
Right.
They've got
So,
they got Tristan McKenzie out there too.
yeah, and was yeah, no. I'm thinking of somebody different.
Ron used to start too, I believe. Ron Marinaccio.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I like this team. I really like Fernando, and so it maybe there's bias in me having them up at 2. But I mean,
I think
if he puts it together for 140 games and doesn't do the super streaky shit that he did last year, where he starts the first 2 months of the season like he's playing like he is the sun, like just hotter than
mhm,
anything else, and then just cools off and plays 220 or hits 220 and has an OPS of like 610 in the second half. Like if he doesn't, if he can just put it all together for, you know, find the middle of both of those things for the whole season,
yeah,
I think he's as good as just about anybody else.
yeah, I agree. I think he's a top 10 player in the league easily. I have Arizona in 2. I think Arizona and the Padres are very similar, both on paper and feel. I don't, not from a leadership perspective. I think they've got guys in here that are are good leaders. I I think this team is due for a ton of bounce back from last year. Like they had some guys that went far down, and Corbin Carroll starting the year with that hamite injury. That's very scary because it's
He's back. He had a bomb in his first spring training game.
yeah, but we'll see. It's always a long
Yeah, I mean,
recovery for that. Like
yeah,
they're never 100% when they come back, and using the axe bat, the axe knob bat is always really different. But I think there's just some bounce back potential in this team. I don't expect it to really be a playoff team, especially with playing the Dodgers a lot this year. But I personally think they've got a better roster top to bottom over the Padres. I think this starting staff, it's not anyone that's really going to wow you, but I think Gallen's going to bounce back. Eddie Rodriguez, if he could pitch like he did in the WBC in that championship game, that's someone to look out for. Other 3 guys, I don't know. I don't really like this
and
team either, but I like them a
yeah,
little bit more than the Padres.
aren't they getting Corbin Burns back at some point this season?
Yeah, he should be back some point as well. Oh,
Merrill
in
Kelly,
July.
July, and Merrill Kelly will come back and be fine. Um, this team is super shallow, man. Like offensively and in the bullpen.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean
Like I
Taylor
think that's the.
Taylor Clark and Loizaga setting up for you is a little scary, and Seawald
I
is your
think that's
closer.
the part that held them back for me is that I think they're just shallow.
I think yeah, I totally agree with that take. I don't. I think I'm like generally down on everyone in this division outside of the Dodgers. Like I don't.
Shocker. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the Dodgers are a super team. Like they. I don't
That we need a new word because that what they are is not even a super team. But the other thing that I have is that I'm gonna go ahead and put my stamp on it. I think Nolan has a bounce back year. I think he,
What do you mean by what would quantify as bounce back? Is him getting his slug back?
yeah, I think
Because his
he
average has
finds his
never been
off.
like
No,
too horrible.
I think he bounces back to a consensus top 10 third baseman in the league.
Yeah. I mean, I think his glove has always kept him in the top 10, in my opinion.
I last year he wasn't there. Like That's not just me being a spiteful fan of watching him kind of
maybe
go
not
through the
like
regression, but
maybe not
he
like
wasn't a
looking at
top 10 third baseman last year.
if you were just looking at like the season's number, yeah, probably I'd agree with that. But in my opinion, I'm taking the whole career and seeing. I think I agree.
Yes.
It's a guy that could bounce back.
Yeah.
I would love to see his slug come back because I don't
Get
know
him in
if
the desert
that was a
and watch
St.
that ball
Louis
fly a
thing
little bit.
that they just
I think
fuck with everyone's
it was an
swing.
attitude thing. I think it was an
Could have been.
attitude thing. I think he got tired of being lied to and fucked around with. Like
Well, the whole
when he
reason
had the
why he
opportunity
left Colorado, the only reason why he left Colorado is to
to
try to
win.
win a chip. And there was, I mean, we've talked about it before about the Cardinals. It's 1 foot in, 1 foot out, not
Yeah.
whole dick in it,
And
for a better phrase.
well, and then yeah, I mean he had the opportunity to opt out. We cut the money off of his deal and he can go find a team to play for. We wanted them back. We convinced him we're going all in, like we're building a team to win. And then we added like $17 million in payroll that offseason. And then I think at that point he was just like, well,
Yeah, I think that was the offseason that you went and got Sonny Gray, and that was like the only deal that you did.
that was the only move. But
Yeah.
we made so many other like moves that our payroll only increased by 17 million. We didn't add any other pitching
Mm-hmm.
and
Well,
like the offense
it was like
was really actually pretty
Sonny.
good then, but
Yeah, it was like Sonny Gray and Jose Quintana, or
right, well that no, we picked
stamp
up
in whatever the old starting pitcher is
literally.
that the Cardinals get every year.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he just got fed up with the bullshit and being jacked around. I think he's in spring he's kind of had that fire to him again, you know, showing up. He's got a little bit of that FU mentality back that he had when he first got to St. Louis, and I just think he gets the slugging numbers back and he's contributes more on offense.
All right, on to the Dodgers in first place. We both have them there. There's no surprise there for anybody around the league. I think this is a team that was completely decimated by either guys just having career low years or having like all of your starting pitching get hurt. They had like 8 starters hurt at one point last year, and they were still a 92 win team, which is kind of what you expect by their payroll. But this is a nasty team. Like
You don't need to
there's
say
there's
anything about these guys. I mean,
there's
on
no
paper,
other
these
way to
guys should
put
win
it.
130 games. Like, if these guys are 100% healthy for 162, they win 135 or more.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I I don't even know. Like I was saying, super team doesn't even begin to quantify what this is. In the NBA, a super team is 3 all like super max level players,
Yeah, I mean you've got a
and this is
top
I don't know what
top
the fuck this
three
is.
in every position for 80% of your roster for 80% of the positions. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
You're getting Blake Snell back in the middle of May. Gavin Stone, who is young and pitched a lot of innings for him last year. It's like it's so frustrating because they hit on most of their prospects as well. It's like especially for a team that
whatever
like
they've done in the research and development program for them.
figured it out.
Yeah, if somebody could hack in and figure what that is out, they're a rich man. If they sold it to every other team in the league,
Will
every other
Klein,
team might jack it up.
who kind of started to be a guy for them last year throughout the injuries and stuff. Royals
Yeah,
legend.
you know, a lot of these guys that you prop up as Royals legends become the legend after the
Yeah, they
Royals.
do. They do. That's the problem. That is a big problem. Yeah, I
It's
mean
like Royal,
that's
former Royal, comma legend,
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
Royals legend.
All right, here's the Cardinals legend right here. That's your boy.
Michael Ciani. Hey, defense on par. These guys don't
Yeah,
need
I
any
mean,
freaking help, man. I look at this roster, I just get so irrationally mad. And I don't blame like Mookie or Freddie very much or Will Smith. But Kyle Tucker, Shohei, get fucked. Uh Fucking Timmy Trumpets, get fucked.
Edwin
You
Diaz.
yeah. You just get fucked. Like, why are we fucking doing this? You pansy ass players.
Yeah,
Go to a team to knock these guys off. Don't go join the Monstars.
I
Like,
fucking hope Kyle Tucker
you're gonna
has
be
another
hated.
bad year. Like
God, I
again,
want him to hit
I never
194.
like he hit like 230 last year, and he still got that like second biggest contract to ever be awarded. Like,
God,
come
man.
on, like these war holes or whatever adjective you want to use to describe these guys that just fucking closet masturbate to war. It's fucking disgusting. Like Kyle Tucker's, he's a good player.
I agree.
He played well in Houston, but there's 100 miles of shit in between him and Shohei Ohtani. Like he
Yeah.
shouldn't be in the same conversations as him contract wise. So
Yeah.
that's the thing that
I agree.
frustrates me about Kyle Tucker.
The one thing that I was happy to see this offseason is that they did not get Munataka like I
Mm-hmm.
thought they were going to.
And they didn't get
They
Amai, who
didn't
was
get
the big,
Akamoto.
and
Who?
Amai was the big pitcher who signed with Houston.
Yeah. Yeah. They didn't get Kaz Akamoto either, which I'm very happy for. Like they didn't get any of like the top transfer guys from the Japanese teams or the Korean league. So
All right, well that does it for our rankings. So now let's go through our over under predictions. So we will just go through how DraftKings has them ranked, not how as we have them ranked. So in AL, we have the Angels at 70.5. I got the under. You got the over, obviously.
I'm taking the over. Yep.
Athletics at 75.5. I love this team. Let's shoot over. You've convinced me.
I'm banging the over here.
Rangers at 83.5. I am going over.
I'm banging the under.
Yeah, you are. You had them finishing last, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Astros 86.5. No shot. This team hits 86.
No shot.
Yeah.
No.
And then Mariners 89.5. I'm going under as well. I think
I took the under there as well.
this is a division that might be an 85 win division. So I think
Yep.
they're all like nobody's really a superstar or like a superstar team per se. I think the Mariners
Yeah.
are the closest to it, but everyone's gonna have to scratch and claw and fight for every single win. You don't really have
Yep.
like a shitter in the division that everyone's gonna beat up on. Like the Angels are bad, but they're not the Rockies, they're not the White Sox, they're not some of these other teams that are just bad in the division.
I agree.
And I know I said that the White Sox aren't going to take last in the AL Central, but they are still a shitty team.
Oh, they're taking fucking last, brother.
All right. In NOS side, we got Colorado at 54.
What did you do here?
You open us up here. I don't know.
I said over because I can't. in good faith think somebody's going to lose that many games.
Oh my
Like
god.
it, they can't win less than 55 games.
Hold on. I'm looking up last year's record. Oh my god. They were 43 and 119 last year.
How what? They were what?
43 and 119 last.
43.
They set the record for the
Okay.
most losses in a year. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's not a
I
record you want.
think I think I'm going
I'm
under.
going to say over. I'm going to
I,
say over.
I'm gonna go under to disagree with you. I don't think they got that. I think they've got another year under their belt with some of those younger guys on the offense. This pitching is just so bad. Um, fourth Diamondbacks 79.5. I have the over. I have them
Yep.
winning 82 games or something like that in second place. Giants at 80.5. I have under.
Under.
Padres 83.5. I have under as well.
I have over on the Padres.
Do you think that's a good line? Do you think that they're gonna?
Yeah, I think it's close. I don't think it's like. I'm not saying like they're blowing it out of the water. Like I don't think they're a 90-win team. I think it's just an appropriate line. So
And Dodgers
I feel like
at
I'm optimistic.
102.5. You said that they're
Over.
gonna win 130 years, so obviously
If
you
they
got the
were
over.
all healthy, if they were healthy for 162, they're winning. They're winning 135 games.
I agree. I think it's a crazy line to be 102.5 to start the year. Like we don't usually even see that. Even the superstar teams are mid 90s. 102.5 is crazy, but over. Like they're gonna be
Yeah.
playing the Rockies, who are not going to win games. Just not. They're not going to be even close to competitive. And I'm just overall down on every other team in this division. I think the Padres are going to keep on the decline unless something serious
Yeah.
happens there. So, yep, that will wrap up our West predictions. A couple hot takes here out of G Baby. AL West was a little shooken up more than I thought.
Listen,
Uh, yeah, go ahead.
things get a little spicy. You were spicy in the East and the Central.
Yeah.
I had to get in there a little bit. No, none of that was intentional. Those were actually like my real opinions. I'm not doing that just for the show or whatever. I think
Oh
that's.
no, for sure. I mean,
I think.
I
I
don't do
think.
any sports betting, but I all my opinions are stuff that I would bet on if I was a
Yeah.
sports bettor.
Yeah. So,
All right.
I. I maybe I get proven wrong. Y'all let me know, but I'm sure you will. But we'll see.
That will wrap up our main segment of the West predictions. But now we are going to move over to a new segment. We just talked about this today. We are going to give each other 10 players to blind rank, one after the other. And all of these players have a shared category that whoever is asking has came up with beforehand. And at the end of it, the person that is putting those players to numbers is going to guess what the category is as well. So this should be a fun little segment to see some of our opinions on some individual players. All right. So we've got blind rankings. We've got 10 players here. I'm going to have you label them 1 through 5 or 1 through 10. Um, so your first player, you've got Junior Caminero.
I like Junior. Jr. I'm gonna go 3.
It's a good spot. Next player, you got Nick Kurtz.
We'll put Nick at 4. Felt
Like that
right.
spot.
First
I
thing
like
that came
that
to
spot.
mind.
Your third player, Ellie De La Cruz.
10. I don't know what the number. I don't know what the category is, but it's 10. He's at the bottom. That's the quickest I ever had to answer something in my life.
All right. Next player we have here is Mason Wynn.
I'll put him at.
I wanted to put one of your boys in here, so you had to give your opinion up against some other guys.
I wish I had Nick Kurtz pick back. I'll put him at 5.
All right. I like that spot. I like that spot. Next, we've got Evan Carter.
8.
All right. Next, we've got Tyler Soderstrom.
Soderstrom.
Mm-hmm.
7.
All right. Next,
Can I take a
we've
guess at
got
the? Can I take a guess at
what?
the category? Can I take a guess
Yeah.
at the category?
Yeah.
Is this players like under 25 years old?
Yeah. That's it. It's
Okay, cool.
what I have exactly is less than 25 years old, and they're stars but not superstars.
I like it. Cool.
So I guess I gave you a little bit more there, so you might be able to pick out some of these last guys. But next, we've got Zach Neto.
Uh, 9.
Oh. All right, all right. Now we've got Gunnar Henderson.
Gunners at 2.
All right. Then we've got Corbin Carroll.
Do I have just 1 and
You've
what do I
got
have left here?
one and 6. This is
1 and 6.
yeah. Offenses.
We can put Corbin at 6.
Ooh, Corbin Carroll behind Mason Wynn.
If I'd have known the category, Mason may have been at 1.
Who do you think this last player is going to be?
I don't know. You probably effed me. You probably banged me with somebody I hate.
No, you did all right. The number one player you have here is Riley Green.
Okay, I like that. I mean,
It's
he's
not
not
bad.
number 1 for me.
No.
It's not bad. I probably move this around a little bit, but I don't
Yeah,
hate it.
say where you would change things up.
Mason probably goes to 3. Junior to it probably goes Gunner, Junior, Mason, Nick, Corbin, Riley, Tyler, Evan, Zach, Ellie.
Yeah, I think you have
7
to.
through 7 through 10 are fine.
Even though we shit on Ellie a lot, I think you got the 789 probably correct. So good job, good job. That was
Yeah, this is just obviously this is just all my opinion. This is not
yeah.
how I think they actually what their numbers will represent or what they would what the season outcome is. This is just how I feel about each of these players in a blind rank. Because some of y'all people really be sucking on Ellie's meat for no reason.
Jorking his peanuts.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So my turn at doing the blind rankings.
Yes. And okay, cool.
I'm
Player
nervous
number one.
that you're thinking about who you're gonna tell me at one because I know you're switching it up to screw me.
Player number one is Juan Soto.
You probably asked me this because you know that I don't like him that much. But in today's game, if you're doing top active, I'm gonna put him at 6. If you're shooting me Juan Soto this early, just I'm rolling the dice that you're gonna keep giving me some pretty good names.
Okay. Player number two is Jose Reyes.
Oh, oh, oh! I love me some Jose Reyes. Ooh, maybe we got a little DR factory here. Mm. Mm. I'm definitely putting him higher than Juan Soto for sure.
Okay.
I, I DR's got some animals though. I'm gonna put him at 5,
Okay.
just above Soto.
Player number three, Jonathan VR.
You can't give me like two legends and then Jonathan VR. No disrespect to Mr. VR. You're probably gonna give me another shitter, so I'm gonna put VR at 9.
Number four, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Man, 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 man. Higher than Jose Reyes. I love both those players a lot though. I'm starting in the middle and I'm starting to get nervous. Uh, let's go 4.
Okay. Player number five, Whit Merrifield.
Now, is this players by where I would rank them on my personal likingness, or is this their talent level?
That's for you to decide. I'll tell you the category later, but neither of those are the category.
I didn't figure that was a category. People that are watching this, Whit Merrifield is one of my favorite Royals ever, one of my favorite players ever. Um, I think his peak was one of the best. But overall, in a rankings against these guys. Didn't have a long enough career. I'm putting him at 8. That hurt. Why do you have to do that to me?
I didn't do that.
All right. Player number 6.
Player number 6, Coco Crisp.
I'm completely lost on category right now. Coco Crisp. Okay, I'm putting Coco Crisp at 7. I like him there. Probably had a better career than Witt. He had a really long career, actually. So
Player number 7, Ricky Henderson.
ooh. This guys that have stolen over 30 bases in a season.
It's guys with more than 35 steals in a season.
Bang. Banged it home. Yeah, I was gonna throw him at 3. He is the stolen base king, but there is some other names that I would put ahead of him.
Okay. Michael Trout. The big
There it
fish.
There it is. Now, what I have to ask myself. Are you gonna put Mr. Showtime? I'm putting Big Fish at 1. I don't care. I think he revolutionized the sport with this speed and power combo mixed with. Yeah, I mean, he was the first, in my opinion. Oh, you're gonna get. I guess Mike Trout's career is higher at Bobby's in this at this point. So Bobby's.
We got 2 guys left.
Yep, 2 guys left.
Kenny Lofton
9
is number 9.
Or in my, I have my 2 spot and my 10 spot. Kenny Lofton.
Yep.
Mr. Lofton, you do not deserve to be 10, but Mr. Sir over here is going to give me Bobby Witt. Kenny Lofton, I'd probably slot. Well, go ahead. Let's get the last one in, and then
Player number 10 is Lou Brock.
Lou Brock. I mean, hey. That's not. I'm not mad at that. Lou Brock could be 2 spot. Cardinals legend. This is actually not horrible. Kenny Lofton should go up for sure.
Yeah, Lofton can't be at your 10, brother.
Yeah, I think I would move. Man, some of these guys are their peaks are some of the best guys to ever play the sport, but they just didn't have a long career. Like Kenny Lofton played for 16 or 18 years or something like that at a very consistent pace.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'd put Kenny Lofton probably in that Jacoby Ellsbury range, but outside of that, I think I hit every spot.
Yeah. No, that's a good list. I was wondering how long it was going to take you because with Juan Soto in there, he never strikes me as the guy that's 35 steals.
I knew he had 41 or 42 either last year or the year before. Maybe the year before, because
no, 2025 he had 38 bags.
Yeah. Okay, so it was last year with the Mets. But yeah, I was like, I knew that for some reason, and then just put together the other guys are just fast guys. I didn't know VR stole bases like that. That's the one
When
that
he
was
was in
really throwing
Milwaukee,
me
he was
off.
a base stealing mother jammer.
That's the one that was throwing me off. VR was a good player, but
Yep.
he hit me with Juan Soto, Jose Reyes, and Jonathan VR. I was so confused. I was like, okay, we're going DR legends right now. But yeah, that is our new segment of blind rankings. I think we're gonna throw that in every time. We both got the category this time. I think we both might have been going a little easier on each other for the first one, but yeah, I thought this one went pretty good. So that was our blind rankings. We will move over into opening packs now. See if we can get anything good today. I'm just
Got a little
opening
Topps
up.
Heritage Baseball 20 pack for you.
What is the Topps Heritage? What's the difference between those cards?
It's a little bit of a different construction, and then the card art is a little different. It's like usually like a retro card art. It's supposed to make it look like it's from the old timey. You'll see here in a second. Yeah, so here's what the card art looks like on these guys.
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, Mr. Showtime. That might be the first time I pulled him.
Yeah.
All right, nothing much doing.
Oh, there's
out
your
of the
boy.
first-
Check that one out.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I got. Those are a different design, and I like it.
Got a little insert coming up here in a second.
With that AL championship. Is that an AL
We got here.
championship card?
Yeah, it is. It's the Springer bomb. Sent him in the World Series.
That's cool.
Oh, Dodgers pitcher? Who the fuck is that? Jack Dreyer? Never heard of her.
Yeah, he's
He's an all-star
decent.
rookie last year.
Yeah. Good. Ooh. Purple. And then I've got a Ricky Henderson cracker board.
Nice.
Got an alright card out of that one. Got 2 more packs to go.
You had a mega box, is what? Oh,
Yeah.
We got some green shit in here.
Ooh, we
This
got
next
the big
pack.
fish.
Got some green shit.
Do they do like the same parallels and stuff with those cards?
Yes, there's parallels on them. I just don't know what the rarity of them is.
Aiden Birdsong. Hopefully these two can just take us to the promised land.
Yeah, that's a good card. Oh, there's a Big Christmas.
Third round card. Gunnar Henderson. Greatest hits, Freddie Freeman. And
Oh, check that out.
we've got a rainbow of Juan Soto
nice.
and Lindor. Ooh, I like that. I am a big fan of Riley Green. It pains me to say it in the division. I think if he could get his strikeout rate down.
Rookies.
Rook.
Outfielders.
J-Rod.
Okay. This is sweet.
Let me see it. Yeah, I like that.
I don't know who these guys are, but this thing is sweet.
Ooh. Hello. Stars. RBIs. Chandler Simpson. That guy's going to be...
Yeah.
Barrios. That's your boy.
Jose Barrios.
'91 Christian Yelich. Then a Jack Attack. Stars for the MLB. I already got one of them. Cool. Got 2 decent cards out of those 4 packs, so happy about that.
Yeah, not too bad.
Everyone's favorite part. Watch us look like idiots.
And we be doing that.
All right, we've got strikeouts. Good luck.
Hey, we're good.
Batting strikeouts.
Hell yeah.
Not pitching strikeouts.
Giancarlo Stanton.
All right, so we got the Phillies from 2000 to 2025. We got AL Central in 25. Then we've got anyone in the MLB who got the MVP from the 80s to 2025. We got the Braves from the 80s to 2000. And then anyone in the MLB from the year 2010 that played in the infield. Where you want to start this at, boss?
Kyle Schwarber in the Phillies.
Last year.
Any of the years. But yeah, last year's good.
He's a DH.
Bro. What?
The one time that we actually have restrictions. Has he ever played in
23 and 24, he had to play more in the outfield. Yep.
It's 100 bomb. 100%. Oh.
Bang.
Bryce Harper being on this list is a little I wouldn't expect that.
Yeah. Marlon
AL
Byrd is not a
Central.
name I would have ever pulled out of my ass.
AL Central.
AL Central.
Riley Green is up there.
Yeah.
He had a ton of strikeouts last year.
I feel like the Twins have a strikeout guy or two. Or Torkelson. I mean, I know he had a better year, but he was probably still striking out.
I think Riley Green struck out more than him, even though he had a better offensive year.
What about Lou Bob? Was he hurt last year?
He had stints on the IL, but I don't think it was ever too long. I don't know if he was striking out a ton or if he just could not get on base. Because he is hitting like 180 most of the season.
I think Riley Green's probably a good answer.
I know he struck out at a high clip, so that's might not be number one, but I think he's on the board at least. Number one, oh my god.
Bang.
Ooh.
We're putting up a number today so far.
Okay. We've got 100% this list. Oh my god, you had it. You had 1 and 2 there.
Yep.
Arias. Buxton. Manzardo. Buxton, man, that's kind of surprising. We don't really have that. I mean, this list compared to this list is pretty laughable.
Yeah.
MVP from the 80s to 2025.
Is it same season? Fuck.
Same season.
So it's one of the Judge years. Not last year.
Not last year because he hit like 340. Got to be like the first year that he got MVP.
Yeah, what year was that? Like 20. When did he? What years has he won it?
I have no idea. 21 or 22.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Shohei took.
What are some other options?
In 22 or 23. Ryan Howard.
Yeah.
He won an MVP.
I don't think so. That name doesn't sound familiar to me as an MVP winner.
Josh Hamilton. He's striking out.
Did he win the MVP?
Pretty sure he won it 1 year.
In the AL? What year would that have been?
8, 9, 10.
It would have been 10 was his huge year, and then in 11 he got carried to the World Series.
The early to mid 2000s.
That's like
not
Barry,
going to be them.
Albert.
It's going to be Barry and Albert, and both those guys were
Yeah.
putting up what Judge put up last year.
Yeah.
And then
I think
if we
like
go into the
20
late 90s, it's going to be like McGuire, Sosa. Was McGuire?
No,
second?
still.
I don't know.
Did he ever win an MVP?
Was the late 90s?
I think Judge in like 21. I think Judge in 21. Or
I like that guess.
yeah.
Or was it? Was it 21 or was it 19 when he first won it? 'Cause he was slow. Like his first
19
couple.
sounded right. 19 sounded
19
right in
might
my
be
head
right
before we.
because isn't that the one that he beat Altuve
Yeah, I think you're right.
and Altuve like cleared him in every single stat almost.
Yeah. Maybe it was 21 that we're thinking of. Nope. We're just retarded.
Do you want to go back to 18 or do you want to do 22?
I think 22 is the. I mean, I think it was more recent.
I know he won 3 of 4 the last 4 years. Because Shohei took one of them when he was with the Angels.
Yeah, I think it was 22, skip 23, then 24, 25.
All right. Good answer. Good answer.
I like it.
Shohei. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, wow.
And Trout. Ryan Howard. Come on.
Yep.
That's not the year I would have guessed, but still. We're still on the board. That was a good guess. 95th percentile. All right. Get in your bag. The Braves.
Bag is shallow. Bag is shallow here.
80s to 2000.
I don't know. I mean, Chipper's literally the only name that I can think of.
Chipper, Javi Lopez. Ryan Klesko is the name that's Javi Lopez was the catcher back then.
Yep.
He was
I believe you.
Ryan Klesko is the name that's coming to mind.
Sure.
I know he was there at the end of his career. Maybe not at the end of his career. I know I'm not going to get 80s, but I should be able to pull someone from the 90s.
I mean, I'm literally out of my bag, so.
Chipper was always like a 300 or 300 plus hitter. It can't be Chipper. Pesco was a good hitter too. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if we know about them, they're probably good hitters in the 80s. Yeah.
I think his first couple of years he was striking out.
Yeah.
I know that guy never really hit for that high of an average.
Yep. I like it. Well,
Dale Murphy.
Dale Murphy.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Nobody was striking out. Andres Galarraga, the pitcher, isn't it?
If a pitcher had 140, you're thinking of somebody else.
They were batting.
The different Galarraga.
Oh no. He played first. Andres Galarraga played first. 31 WAR, 5-time All-Star.
Yep. Name we should probably know.
I didn't. All right.
2010 infield.
So think of a first baseman that was just swinging for the fences.
Billy Butler comes to mind.
Was he playing corner outfield at that time though?
Oh my God, was he?
I think he was before he moved to first base.
Okay. I forgot that fucking fatso even played in the outfield.
Big country breakfast. You do not disrespect him.
Yeah. Jeez. Um.
That might be a good guess though. For Rip one. I don't. I didn't see 16. Yeah.
Was Matt Adams in the league yet?
So no, it wasn't.
Nope. Um.
Don't worry about that one. I was just checking an old Royals first baseman.
Yeah.
I don't even remember who was playing first and rest in 10. Was it?
I mean, we could just go like Ryan Howard, Prince Fielder,
That was going to be my safe guess, was Ryan Howard.
Adrian Gonzalez. Big Poppy. Dan Ugla. That's a name. Oh boy.
What do we think about
I think
this
we
one?
rip it. I think we rip it for the name alone.
Oh, babe.
No way. No way.
Adam Dunn.
Mark
Oh,
Reynolds. Ricky Weeks. Oh my God, those are some names.
I haven't heard of him in a long time.
Adam LaRoche.
That's hilarious. That's fucking
Holy
hilarious.
cow. We
86%.
put up a score.
That was a damn good score. I was like, I know a guy that was swinging for the fences every single time he came up to bat. Dan Ugla.
Yep. Wow. What a pull.
I just want to look up how many strikeouts Klesko had to see if I would have been any better going his name. Would not have been better. If I got the right year, I would have been fine, but yeah.
Yeah, you'd have had to snipe one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but that is it for today's podcast. We kind of blew the stat pad out of the park. Don't expect that to ever happen again. Probably the best you'll ever get out of us.
Or do.
Or do. Keep your expectations high. We'll never meet them.
I love to disappoint.
So that does it. We talked through the AL and NL West, gave our opinion on some players and some roster construction of those teams, where we thought those teams would fall. Let us know in the comments down below where we messed up, what teams we had bad opinions on. And then if you thought Garrett had better rankings or if I had better rankings, put that down below as well. And we will see you next time.
See you, folks.
Peace.